VC buddybopper back with a quick vinyl update. Just real quick. Don't have a lot of time to do this. As you see, my infant is crawling around the floor back there. Right. Hey. Yeah, he's telling me to hurry up. Anyway, I'm going to start off with what I have spinning in the background. I don't even know if you can hear it. But this is Death Cab for Cutie, the photo album. This is a record that I've been waiting for years to be reissued. Originals of these, I don't know if they still go. I haven't really looked for a while, but for astonishing amounts of money. So I'm glad they reissued this. This has been out for a little while now, but happy as F to have this album. One of my favorite Death Cab albums. Okay, this one here is kind of a modern classic, I guess you could say. And this is an artist, or if you want to call it a group or a band. I think it's just essentially one person that goes under the moniker of Neutral Milk Hotel. And, you know, I know a lot of people have this album. This is kind of a hipster album to have, I guess. But I didn't hear it till recently, relatively recently, probably within the past year or so. And I was like, holy shit, this album is awesome. I can see why it's kind of popular in the kind of, you know, indie kind of scene, I guess you could say. Awesome album. Really happy to have it on vinyl. Also comes with a free download. And this is the first record by this band that I've ever owned. And actually the first album of theirs I've ever owned. I've heard a couple songs off The Current, 89.3 The Current out of Minneapolis. And I was like, man, I think it's about time for me to pick up one of their albums. And this is their newest. This is the Decemberists. What a Terrible World, What a Beautiful World. Double L, well, it's not a double LP, it's a three-sided LP, one side is etched. Maybe I can show you that real quick here. And this also comes with a free download. Let's see that here. Kind of, let's see if it gets light on this. As you can see. Yep. I'll turn it up here in just a sec, honey. He loves listening to music. So yeah, this is a really cool album to have. You know, I've heard a lot of their stuff in the past, you know, on The Current or, you know, from the radio station. It's a public radio station, actually, that kind of plays a lot of indie bands, lesser-known artists, compared to what you would hear on the mainstream. Hey, Oliver, don't climb up that. Careful. Okay, these are two albums by a guy I've been really getting into recently. He's a former member of a band called Fleet Foxes. This is Father John Misty. This one is pure fun. Haven't quite absorbed this one yet, but it's awesome. So good that it's pressed at RTI. I should also mention that the Neutral Milk Hotel pressing is from RTI as well. Awesome album. Another one, this is his new album called I Love You, Honey Bear, Father John Misty. This is on Sub Pop Records. Here's a gatefold. The other one's a gatefold too, but really awesome artwork. This one, however, kind of disappointed me when I got it because one of the LPs is kind of warped. It still plays on my system, but I'm actually in the process of exchanging this. I bought this off of Amazon. So anyway, that's that. How you doing? Almost done here. I got a couple more to show you. This is one that I got from my wife for Valentine's Day, which is really nice of her. She actually kind of went to my Amazon wish list and saw that I had this, you know, because I always have records on the wish list just to kind of, so I can remember which ones I want. This is Jay Masix. This is Tied to a Star. This is another Sub Pop artist. It's pretty good stuff. There's a single off this album. I think it's called Every Morning. This plays quite a bit on The Current, so that's kind of what attracted me to this album first. Really good album. I highly recommend checking it out. Okay, two more pieces. This is an album by an artist that I've listened to for many, many years. Actually, I would say since the 90s. He was in a band called The Marvelous Three. This is Butch Walker's new album called Afraid of Ghosts. Pretty neat. This is produced by Ryan Adams. And this is much different than his other records where, you know, he himself is a songwriter, record producer for other artists. So I think this is one of the first times where he had like another artist produce him. The initial plan was that he was going to produce Ryan Adams' last record, entitled Ryan Adams. But his father had passed away, so he kind of put all his plans on the back burner for a while, and Ryan Adams went and worked with another producer to produce that awesome album, which I showed you in my last video. So anyway, this was kind of unique, that it was kind of a guerrilla record, I guess you could say. They just kind of went into Paxson Studios, Ryan Adams' recording studio, and just blasted the album out really quick. I think it was a matter of days or like a week or something. Something insane, and it was directly to tape. So this was mastered for vinyl. Also, the cool thing about this album is I pre-ordered it off his website, so I was one of the first, I think, 900 to have done so. So I got a limited edition gold vinyl pressing, which is really cool. I think colored vinyl is awesome. I don't really notice a huge difference in sound quality in comparison to black vinyl. In some circumstances, maybe. So anyway, that's really cool. This is Butch Walker's new album. It's a lot different, you know. You can tell it's a little rough around the edges, and that's okay too. It's good to kind of stray away from the norm, I guess. This is the last one I will be showing you. I found out about this a while back, and I pre-ordered it off the artist website, and I was really stoked about it because, you know, the early era of this artist is, you know, I love so much. And this is Iron and Wine, the Archive Series Volume 1. Like I said, I pre-ordered it, so, well, first let me talk to you a little bit about what's on here. This is basically content for 4-track cassette demos. They're actually really good quality, remastered and pressed on vinyl, of the era of his first album. You know, basically songs that didn't make his first album. I think it's called The Sea and the Rhythm. And so a lot of these songs are like in that same kind of vein, you know, the same batch of songs. And there's a lot of good stuff on here. Since I was one of the first 150 people on planet Earth to pre-order this album, it came on white vinyl. So this is another limited edition type of pre-order. Maybe it was more than 150 press on white vinyl. But there was another stipulation here. If you were within the first, maybe this was the first 150 people, you get a print of the track listing, and as you can see here, it's signed by Sam Beam himself, so that's pretty cool. So I'm really, really stoked to have gotten this. Most of you know that I'm a really big Iron and Wine fan. There's just something about Sam Beam's music that kind of resonates with me. I've seen Iron and Wine in concert at First Avenue in Minneapolis. It was an intimate show. He had a full band with him. He was on tour for Ghost on Ghost. Actually, thinking about things to do this summer, and I'd love to go back to Colorado. He is actually playing a show at Red Rocks with Damien Rice in August, and oh man, that would be an awesome show to see. As you saw, I got Damien Rice's newest album on my last video. So anyway, yeah, that's the vinyl I have to show you today. I gotta take care of this little guy. I think he wants me to flip the record or put something else on. He's also chewing on one of my textbooks. So anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful day. It's March. That means it's getting closer to spring, which means no more depressing winter temperatures and snow, and means sunshine and happy and smiles. So I hope everyone is having a good day. I will see you very soon.